Hey guys, it's November 8th and Bitcoin is hovering $76,000 per coin. I just want to dedicate just a few moments just to explain one single thing. Bitcoin is officially in a parabolic phase. This is what I will call Bitcoin craze cycle. And I'm going to show you one single chart just to show what I mean by it. This is the chart that I was referring to just a moment ago. You can see yesterday, and I just can't believe what I'm seeing, but this is the God honest truth, right? Today, as I said, November 8th, and yesterday, we've actually reached the single most all-time high record in history of all of the ETFs, the amount of net new inflow. So yesterday, we've experienced in total $1.4 billion. I repeat once more, $1.4 billion worth of net new money into each of these 11 US spot Bitcoin ETFs yesterday. And if you look at the IBIT, which is BlackRock's, you can see here in the figure that I'm highlighting here, out of the 1.4, $1.1 billion have netted into the IBIT, the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF alone. Yesterday, I insist. $1.1 billion. I have never seen anything like this in all of my time that I've been dealing with this asset. And I said I've been a fan of Bitcoin 2 years ago, and I've never seen, out of the dawn of these ETFs, I've never seen this humongous amount of inflow in one single day. And I hate to think where we're going to end up in the future, in the days and weeks ahead of us. So you know that this week has been a historic week. Trump is now back in office, and him being a crypto president, this is only a glimpse of what we're going to see during his 4-year reign as the crypto president, which is what I'm mostly concerned the most. It's the actual crypto stance that he's advocating and believes in, him and his team, fundamentally. So $1.4 billion worth of net new money has gone into the ETFs yesterday. This is historic. We're now officially in this Bitcoin craze era. So the message still remains the same as I have been saying throughout this week and the weeks before. You need to continue to stack those sats. It's becoming now rapidly increasingly difficult. Even getting one Bitcoin at today's price of $76,000 is going to go up, and it's going to go up fast. Bitcoin is moonshooting, and it is effectively what it's doing right now. We're in the early innings of that moonshoot, and it's going to get higher fairly quickly. So please do the right thing. If your goal is to create that generational wealth, as I have, which is my only ambition on this digital asset, which is why I'm holding it, I'm using it as a store of value. I'm not using it to buy a car or a property because I don't need it. It's not part of my financial plan. What is part of my financial plan is to think ahead. Think 10 years minimum into the long term. Hold on to this asset. Store a portion amount of what you're able to afford, which is the case with me and Bitcoin. And I would advocate the same for the rest of you investors who have already begun on the journey of accumulating those sats, and even for those that are not, but are starting to now raise their eyebrows because now it's inevitable. You might as well jump into the bandwagon before it gets too late. Allocate, please, some of those hard-earned money that you have into Bitcoin. You can see the shark has landed, right, with $1.4 billion worth of money injection. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see these humongous net new flows occurring on a daily basis. If we've seen yesterday 1.4 billion, well, the sky's the limit. But since we broke that multi-billion-dollar inflow barrier, well, this is now going to rapidly become the norm. So stack those sats, invest wisely, hold it onto the long term, forget about the noise, and then come back in 10 years' time, and then you're going to be proud on what you've achieved. Not just for yourself, I insist, but for your future legacy. So that's all I want to share for today, and I'll see you next time.